Thank you all for staying so long. Appreciate it. My name is Paul Paad. I'm a resident here in Casper. In full disclosure, I'm also a candidate for our lone U.S. House seat. As a former business owner, I felt firsthand the brunt of the regulations that can come out of Washington that they don't seem to see the faces of the people that it really affects sometimes. When we're talking about this coal moratorium, or coal lease moratorium, the Department of the Interior said off the bat, one of the things it said was that it wanted to take into account both market prices and social costs of the coal, which basically means the climate change and public health issues of it. I have to question whether or not the market prices are a force that they're really interested in or not when you look at coal prices being down 50% of what they were 5 years ago, a third of what it was when this administration took office. I don't find that to be a legitimate reason for this overhaul of this leasing system. Just hit a couple of points here on economics. In 2014, Wyoming received more than $555 million in coal, and that funded a lot of things around here, including our education system. In fact, without that, our public schools could stand to lose quite a bit of money. A couple issues. I don't want to argue the climate change point too much, but Professor Pilker out of Colorado said that EPA climate regs won't influence the future extreme weather or its impact in any detectable way. And the so-called climate benefits of the regulations are essentially nil. Now I go on to former Obama administration Assistant Secretary Charles McConnell said that at best a clean power plant will reduce global temperatures by 1/100th of a degree. At the same time, prices are going to go up. Now, this is going to affect our lowest of income people the most. Now, is this really just a pain and gain type situation for political purposes? In states that rely on coal as their primary source, enjoy the lowest cost of electricity in the nation. And states primarily coal-based power, industrial electricity prices can be 2 to 3 times lower than prices in the competing countries. This is something we need to take into consideration when we're looking at the overall economic situation in our country. A study by IHS Energy found that current base load generation mix anchored by coal saves ratepayers roughly $93 billion in annual electric bills, while also reducing utility volatility by 30%. And that's what we need to look at, the volatility. We don't need